Yeah, today for another Kickstarter critique, where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, except like today, where I'm late. But today, I'm very excited to check out the 55th. Actually, I am kind of excited to be checking out the 55th most popular project on all of games. That is Prop Hunt, a thrilling hide-and-seek board game, because I am excited to see how this one has gotten funded 247%. Look at the main image. It looks pretty generic. It makes me wonder if Prop Hunt is some pre-existing intellectual property that I don't know about, or maybe it's just a company that I don't know about. Dynamic hide-and-seek gameplay, thrilling action-fast cards, fast-paced strategic rounds, max replayability, countless hiding spots. So I do like the basic idea here of hide-and-seek. I think it's going to be interesting to see how they translate it into a game. I imagine you're going to go somewhere, and there's going to be a series like line of sight and dice rolling, or something like that. That being said, this main image is pretty terrible, aside from the ultimate game of hide-and-seek, which does intrigue me, but the box does nothing for you. Funded in 7 hours, no one cares. Maybe we tilt that board a little bit, I can see what I'm looking at, but then again, it doesn't look visually like it's going to be the most amazing thing either. So I'm sure as we go through the project, I'll be like, ooh, that feels like a great thing to spotlight. But I am excited. Hide-and-seek board game, let's go. So, it had a $10,000 funding goal. This one's raised $24,000. Kudos to them. It is happening. It's going to exist. 331 backers have brought it to life. As always with the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
I feel like I'm going
3 minutes.
crazy. Like, seriously, I keep hearing this small little whistle sound, and there is no one here.
Feels like I'm watching a Facebook ad that I forget to turn off because YouTube, like my phone knows when I'm away. It's like, oh, now's the time to put an ad.
Do you think I'm making this up? No. I'm just saying, if you're overstressed and you need someone to talk to.
These mechanics better be gosh darn amazing for me, for I have to sit through this. Like, this, it's fine, but we're 46 seconds in and there's no game yet.
You see? There's no one here. It must be some kind of...
There's no components, there's no mechanisms, there's no player count, there's no age, there's no nothing. Just, hey, there's a moving cake.
You saw that cake move, right?
Yes, Mom, yes. These are the weird things.
Okay. Oh, hey, components! There's things in the game, and cards. I'm hurting people? What?
Alright, I know what you're thinking.
Wow, you know what I'm thinking? I was thinking that was terrible. This has lost me so hard, Sean says. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I wish I could zoom through this, but I'm trying to make this into a job, so I will not. But wow, that was really bad. That was a third of a point grade bump down. That is such a terrible start to start, like, just showcasing your game to me. Like, what the hell was that?
How do you turn Prop Hunt into a board game? Well, from Gary's mod.
Okay, there it is. That's the game. It's a Gary's Mod thing, big popular thing for Steam, for Half-Life back in the day. It's in that ecosystem. Cool. Now that explains it. I thought it might be an intellectual property because the main image sure was not moving the needle. The video was absolutely not moving the needle. Maybe for them because it's weird and eccentric and funny and there's a movie, like there's an Easter egg here. So, marketing to your audience, I'm going to disregard my thoughts on that video and say, okay, that was nothing more than fan service, probably. I hope. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But still, 90 freaking seconds of it? No, thank you.
To Call of Duty, to Fortnite, to Minecraft, to Roblox, to Genshin Impact, we go from Gary's mod.
Wait. Oh, so this is a long-running game for a bunch of different
Alright, I know what you're
things.
thinking. How do you turn Prop Hunt into a board game? Well, from Gary's mod, to Call of Duty, to Fortnite, to Minecraft, to Roblox, to Genshin Impact, we took that same chaotic fun and did something wild. Picture this. You're sitting around a table with all your friends. You pick a prop. Maybe you're a guitar, a duck, or a very suspicious piece of cake. Props sneak across the board, while hunters look away. The props are trying to stay hidden, but also nab the keys that help them escape. When the hunters look back at the board, they have to figure out which piece is moved. And you'd think that'd be really easy, except for there's 25 to 40 fake props on the board, helping the real ones blend in and hide in plain sight. And props have these action cards.
I hate memory games personally, so I'm not the market for this, but I'm much more interested now than that first 90 seconds. Like, the 90 seconds was actively, I feel like, working against you.
Tricks to dodge attacks, cause chaos, and pull off wild escapes. But if a hunter enters a room where a prop is in, that prop has to make a taunt.
So now, as someone who was excited for the hide-and-seek game, I feel like I'm less excited because it's like a bait and switch. It's like, oh, it's not hide-and-seek, it's some weird thing that's kind of like hide-and-seek, but you beat people up and you deflect things. And it's based on, it's like, okay. Okay.
Off their pursuer that they are in that room. At that point, the hunters move in, search, and attack. But if they guess wrong, they take 1 HP of damage, and their prop prey might just slip away. Props win by surviving the clock, escaping the house after they've collected the keys, or if you're feeling really brave, knocking out the...
That being said, that game looks fun. I want to play that game. It's a memory game, which means I'm going to suck, and I'm probably not going to enjoy it much, but I liked the basic idea of turning a memory game into more of a gamery-style game. I'm always a big fan of taking the simple and adding layers to it, because that's honestly how I end up liking most things. It's like, oh, I don't particularly like this mechanism, but if you slap worker placement and some dice bag or like bag building or something, I'm in. That looks like a fun enough game. I definitely think the first 90 seconds was against you, though.
So, will you uncover the hidden props and become the world's best hunter? Or will you drive the hunter team mad with gaslighting and stealth?
Okay. Skyline Games was created by two friends who have known each other since 4th grade growing up. I would read the rules on this. 150 million, billion, trillion %. This is their first created. I would 1000% read the rules on this because a lot of times first-time game designers, not the best rulebook writers. A message from Bucketheads, okay?
It is official. Your new favorite hidden movement party knockout board game is officially live on Kickstarter.
Hidden movement, there's a word you should have used.
My name is Justin, and I'm from the Bucketheads, and our partnered game, Prop Hunt the Board Game, published by Skyline Games, designed by Rob and Sierra, is officially live on the Kickstarter link down below. If you guys want to gaslight your friends, you want to have a ton of fun, you want to play the infamous physical copy of the Prop Hunt game, or you just want to be a duck.
Jesus, get this guy to do your main video. In 31 seconds, he did so much more than you did in 3 freaking minutes. And I'm still a little confused. I don't know who Buckethead is or whatever. Like, I know that the guitarist from Limp Bizkit back in the day. I don't think that's the same guy. If it is, I'm way more interested, though.
Check out the Kickstarter link. I cannot wait to see you there.
Yeah, that was way better. Like, honestly, that with like a level of like some pictures and polish like that, but extended out about 25 seconds was your play there. And I wonder if that was an internal discussion. I always find it very interesting when they lead with what looks like another video that could have very clearly been the video, and this one feels like an opportunity to be like, yeah, that one was way better than your first video. But somebody wanted to show off their acting chops, and they won. Inspired by the hit video game mode, played by over 70 million, how does prop hunt game work is the thing. Just show me a rule booklet. This is nice. Okay, there's the board. There's the stuff. Looks like clip art. That's fine. I don't particularly care. I'm not an art guy. This is a lot of just videos, please. Rule booklet, prices, anything. An eye-catching game box. That's not eye-catching. That is what? That is the opposite of eye-catching. I literally scolded you. Like, that's the most boring box. Like, whoa, like, it's just your name. I guess it's eye-catching if you know exactly what Prop Hunt is. And you're like, oh, is that the game? But then again, that's just your name. Nothing about the, like, is it the duck? Is that the eye-catching part of your box? Is it this blank side? Which part would you say, oh, it's the pink foil? I should read, dum-dum. Still, who cares? Who cares? A massive grid-based board, vibrant gamers, RGB colors. Nice. It's a nice thing to mention. So I assume that it's colorblind friendly. Soft touch cloth bag, if that's what that is. I think it is. 80 prop miniatures. Okay. 400 miniatures, action keys, action cards, stuff, things. How many cards? You don't need to know the action cards. You don't need to know how many. Base edition, an eye-catching game box. Okay, so this time I did read it all, and that box is not eye-catching with or without your pink foil. You're lying. And this one also is misspelled, an eye-cathing game box. But I will say, I think your box is closer to being eye-cathing than eye-catching. I think there's a catheter joke in there somewhere. My friend Eric could probably figure it out. And then we have the acrylics. Wait, what? Is this for the deluxe version? Or I thought you were showing me the basic version. So this is the deluxe edition. Yeah, I like your acrylics way better than I like your minis. Like, those acrylics really pop. Oh, they're still standees. They pop better. Now, I imagine it's annoying to, like, put them all in there, potentially. But, yeah, those look way better. Okay, what's included? Backyard Blitz expansion. So, if it's in the game... Why does everything have to be expansion? It's just like it's a double-sided board. Backyard half board, butts up, again, main board. Oh, that's fantastic. So, is there an expansion? Have you shown it to me yet? You're just kind of springing it on me? Can I see a box? Does everything fit in the box? Okay, so there is. 4 throw the gnome cards. Cards create fake taunts. Cool. Infection mini expansion. Oh, we're doing the typical Kickstarter crap where we can't just put everything in one box. We have to pretend like we have expansions. Cool. That's fun. $39. That's a great price. I'd lead with that. I think that's way better than Fun in 7 hours. I think that's way more eye-catching than your box. And honestly, like, yeah, that's a great price. Like, that feels just fine. Especially for a 4 to 911. Don't forget, player game. $69. 30 bucks more, and I get what looks like a downgraded version of the game with how nicely you spotlighted your standees. I'm sorry, but I get it. These are functionally nicer, but I feel like these look nicer. And then the all-in bundle, which of course you had to throw a shirt in there and pins no less. Ick, 1/3 of a point grade bump down. Anytime you're making me buy crap that's going to collect dust, thinking like actually I guess. I'll give them a slight pass because this is a big pre-established 12 million people who play Prop Hunt, the game mode across different things. But still, like the pins, like this koala bear pin is like this guitar pin. Gameplay 4 to 939. I thought there was an 11 there. No game is the same as the expansion. There's a review from a guy.
My name is Kervin with 4Y Games, and this is what
Okay, so he's a guy. Yeah, that was a good way to start that.
Prop Hunt.
This is Aaron with Board Game Minute. I got a chance to preview the upcoming board game Prop Hunt.
A board game unlike any game we've played before. This is Prop Hunt the board game.
The game has a high player count. It can be played with new board gamers.
It's a fast-paced.
Okay, those are. Anytime I have to do a preview for a Kickstarter game that I'm not the biggest fan of, or I think as a garbage rule booklet or something like that, I try and focus on things that are in fact pros, but they are undisputable facts, such as player count, ease to teach for most people. You know, obviously that was not an undisputed fact, but we get it. Some games are easier to teach than others.
Hidden
and also, I don't know.
movement game where hunters try to find the other players that are hidden amongst the various props spread across the board.
This game is
So you're telling me about the game.
unlike any game we've played before.
Already said that, and it's a hide and seek game. Yes, that's a pretty unique theme. I don't think I think of one, so it's cool. Theme is unique. There, we get it. Move on.
And we have a hard
And I'm not saying that to the person talking. I'm saying it to them. They spliced together this video.
time putting it into a category like a tile layer or a deck builder or an engine builder.
And it doesn't take a long time to learn the rules. It's a type of game that's enjoyable even if you lose.
I'm not usually a fan of hidden movement games like Fury of Dracula and Whitechapel, mainly because they take too long. Plus, those games are just one versus many. Prop Hunt is more team versus team.
Some of my favorite moments in this game is when the hunters are looking at the board and just generally questioning reality because they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, what happened?
Hi everybody, I'm going to just tell you about a game that I just played called Prop Hunt. It was so much fun. Me and 15 of my closest friends had a absolute blast with this game. We all split up into 2 groups. One of them was these
Why is that her voice, or that's odd?
little tiny props that were
Like, why is there music in the back? do they know that they're using this? That's concerning to me. I think I'm friends with Shannon, maybe, on Facebook.
Absolutely adorable
Like,
and fun.
it's very common for people to use your videos and whatnot, but they didn't just use their video. They took it, they put it on their website, and then they put music. Yeah. I kind of want to see if this has music in the original one, or if they're just doing something weird here. Yeah, here we go. I don't care if I don't get monetized, whatever. My 18
Hi, everybody.
cents.
I'm going to just tell you about a game.
Never mind. No, that's them. That's them again. So where's the original? Is it on Facebook? It's probably on Facebook. Okay? Maybe that's how I know her. Do we have sound? Is there no sound? The plot thickens? Is the next one of sound? I just don't have sound on Facebook Reels. Cool. Why is this? Oh, because it's muted.
About a game that I just played called.
Okay, it is the music. It is the music. Okay, I just have ADHD. It's distracting. Good. Good. Because I've seen people do that before. Be like, what? They took my video? Because I've seen companies like splice out certain parts of a preview, and it's like, oh, hey, that was taken out of context a little bit there, but that's not the case there, it looks like. Good. Bucketheads, still know what that is. It'd be nice if it's clickable. No shipping at all. Why would you possibly need to know shipping? Is there an add-on section? No, you have to buy the stupid shirts if you want the if you want the expansion, which, yeah, I do. I obviously do. Icky, disgusting. 78 people backed the game. The Kickstarter special, this is the deluxe one. No, it's not. It's just the regular one. 176 people got the regular one, so roughly 2-ish to 1. And then 65 people said, yeah, I don't need your garbage. Good. That is sanity prevailing. That is more people saying, yeah, this is the pledge that I want. I do want those expansions, but I'm not buying the stupid shirt and pins. Why do I need that garbage? No, I'm not buying your billboard. 3 people got this, whatever. Man, this feels like one of those ones. Okay. This is on Board Game Geek. I will say that's good, at least. There's no way to do add-ons. It's like you gotta buy. Can I just get it as the okay, you can. Cool. Good. Thank goodness. Just most people mention that, right? There's an add-on section. They say, oh, by the way, if you don't want to buy the shirts or the pins, you can just go here. And that's good. Good. Glad you're not forcing me to purchase the stuff that I don't want. How VIPs will get their copy of Infection. Didn't know there were VIPs. Okay, 3 comments, 4 comments, 2 comments, 9 comments. So this is going to be the you're awesome, great stuff. Maybe other kinds of prop. No, they asked a question. Excellent. You should leave with the question in here instead of just an amazing first 7 hours. First player token could be, so they're asking for stretch goals, it looks like. Our next milestone. It's called a stretch goal. Oh, okay, cool. I thought they were trying to reinvent the wheel here. Awakened Realms does. They're trying. I don't think it's going to work for you. So here's that box. Yeah, put this picture on your main image. This is from today. Still, slap it in there. That should be somewhere. I don't think I saw the box. Maybe I did. And it was zoomed out. I don't know. I didn't feel like I saw that particular box. I also now imagine it fits in the box. I'm very excited to play the Infection part of the game. I just love Little Brain. Just an odd question. How do we know if you're VIP or not? I've got the all-in package, so there's no rule booklet here. Oh, man. There's no gameplay video either. Oh, boy. There's just spliced together opinions. Where's the gameplay video? Okay. Like, this feels like one that wouldn't be particularly hard to gameplay either. Who's the main character in your opinion? So you're just trying to churn. Everything's pinned. Icky. Disgusting. Everything's pinned. Get out of here. What do real people actually say? I don't need to see what crap you're asking me. You're just churning. I saw you guys explain the game on YouTube Shorts a few months ago, and it just looked so fun. Facebook ad, Gary's mod, Facebook ad, YouTube. I think it was an Instagram ad. Yeah, I felt like ads. First on the board, and I wonder, so that 90 seconds, that I imagine is a good advertising one. If you could go to Facebook and be like, everyone who's played Gary's mod or something like that, then yes, maybe that ad is definitely going to hit the mark. But once you actually get here, I feel like that 47-second guy was way better. What is VIP? Just saw you post about them. Before the game launched, you had to sign up with their email. Okay. I'm curious. I'm going to guess there's a lot of new people. 45. That's a lot. that doesn't feel like that doesn't feel like a lot. It is. It is. Let's go look at like another really popular project, and I imagine that well, that's not a good one. A JRPG roguelike. That one I imagine actually has quite a few new people as well. Because that I was actually going to cover that one. JRPGs, not something we see as often in board games. At least maybe I just don't pay attention to them because I don't like JRPGs. So that's it. That's all we get. No rule booklet, no gameplay, no how to play video, no list of the cards or how many there are, no zoomed in things, just a bunch of mini spliced together weird videos that you made. You're controlling the narrative. You're controlling what goes out on here. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. It makes me incredibly concerned for your game. Like, no rule booklet is ick. I don't care. They're like, oh, it's so easy to teach. It's so easy to teach. Yeah, but what about when I get to the expansions and whatnot? Is it still good? I don't know. I just got spidey senses ringing on this one. I would demand a rule booklet before I backed anything on this one. Has anyone even mentioned it? Bueller? No, nobody cares about rule booklets. Nobody cares, but I would. Final grade. Prop Hunt, a thrilling hide-and-seek board game. Main image to the end. Nothing particularly impressed me at all. I'm just kind of assuming that you marketed it well with that first 90 seconds, that it's this scratching my Prop Hunt nostalgia. But other than that, and your price feels fine. But then again, it's an incomplete price because you don't have a shipping. And what's worse is you don't have a shipping and you have multiple pledge levels that will be different weights because one has a shirt, one has a box, one has, it's just ick, ick, ick. Final grade is a C. Minus. Yeah, no rule booklet, no gameplay, no how to play. Those are just unforgivable. It might be D+. And that's the D+ is just me, like, honestly, kind of just putting my foot on the scale and saying, yeah. I imagine that if I ever look back at this video, I'll be like, yeah, D+ is probably more fitting than C-. I get some small red flags that just, after looking at 1,000 Kickstarters, you're like, yeah. I love a lot of what you did, but a lot of what you did is just, yeah, D+. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Prop Hunt, a thrilling hide-and-seek board game. And if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. No show tomorrow, as I'm going to go help build a beach. One grain of sand at a time. Bye-bye.